in your life, and that's the God that's give him to you. I know. I wish Twitch would have understood this before he took his life. There was somebody that loved him, no matter how bad things had got, no matter how many mistakes it was. If it was something deep down, if he held it, I wish he would talk to somebody. Because his children need him. His family need him. And I don't know what was going on between him and his wife, whatever, some things happen, pressures in life, things happen. But you have some, that's what my heart would say that. So any men or any women, children, teenagers, think about this. No matter how hard in life things get, do not take your life. Do not do this. Don't leave before your time. If God meant for you to go, He come for you and take you back home to the kingdom. But I'd rather that to happen than be punished and make a decision to make this decision to take my life. And then what if I don't get the relief of that when you go through these things in this earthly body, you may not go to it's up to him to show you mercy, because you cut his time, his mission off from you. He never advocated taking life. He's very advocate about that. And no matter how old, how young you are, no matter whatever your situation is, it's never too late. It's never too late. Please, if this message get out, don't take your life. No matter what the voice says, no matter what the circumstances show you, don't take your life. Your life is valuable. You may not feel like your life ain't valuable to individuals, but you're valuable to Him. Every individual has, and it's a matter of time that people don't have a relationship, He wants to have a relationship with. And that's why He's sending people to them to let them know that I love them. He paid His price on the cross. They take all the things down. He took all, when He was, out there, everything turned against Yeshua, Jesus. Everybody turned against Him. Even the closest people turned against Him. He only had two people at the cross. 3 people. One was the men that walked with Him, His mother, and it was the woman that watched Him hang up on it, and as He suffered on that cross. And He knows what we go through. He knows, at He was humiliated because they made it seem like, like a bad guy. He did the most worstest thing in that time, and they made it seem like that. And then He went through the whole process of being persecuted. So He knows what we go through. He knows what it's like to be alone. He knows what it's like to be by yourself. He knows what it's like to be talked about, ridiculed. He come across some different classes of people back at that time. He know how the hierarchy elders, the Pharisees, the Sadducees. You're looking at the government at that time, the Roman government, the hierarchy people and said, who is this man? He's this man who's just a carpenter. That tells you right there. There's just that David talked about he's just a son of a carpenter. That's all what it was. Well, at least he had a job. Ain't it like people today? Oh, that's, I've been subject. Oh, that's just Arthur. That's just James. Oh, excuse me. He like something odd with him, something wrong with him. And then some people told me, and it got back to me, and I took it as a personal offense. I don't care. To the point, it used to bother me. Because I was in this position, and you want people to like you. You want people to accept you. Not everybody's going to accept you. Not everybody's going to like you. But if you got the one that love you, that love you with everything, that made everything into existence, that's what counts. We need to please him. The heck with people. And I don't care if somebody, your mama, your daddy. God will give you a mama, a daddy, a best friend, a brother, a sister. He'll give you what you desire. And send somebody that love you and won't judge you for who. He will give you the friends. He will give you some on the love. When people say you're not qualified no more to be in my presence. Oh, I know. People don't have to say something. People just display it. But no matter if you're not to be the most attractive person in the world, you may be beautiful to Jesus. You may be the skinniest to the fattest to the awkwardness to the extrovertness and whatever. And people have mocked and laughed at you. But to Jesus, you're beautiful. If you may not have the best brand name clothes, but to Jesus, you're beautiful. You may not have the best mansion in the world. You may not be a charisma kind of person, but to Jesus, you're precious. To the one that died on the cross, you're precious. And I don't care what color, what language, what situation you're in, old, young, middle-aged, teenager, whatever. Let this get out. And I hope someone liked this video because people need to know. People need to know from all walks of life. People that scared, maybe they're shy, maybe they're timid, maybe they don't have enough confidence in themselves. But you're a jewel. You see, in the world, we invisible. Certain people in this life, I could be considered invisible, but in the eyes of God, I'm visible, and that's all what matters. I may not be the handsomest man in the world. I may not be the articulate man in the world, but to God, I'm all what it is. That's what it comes down to. If you're a young woman that listens to that, it don't matter if the dudes don't want it. To God, you're beautiful. That's all what matters. That's the truth, and He'll give you someone that see you in eyesight what He see, when He hears. He can bring you a Boaz if you're a young woman, and man, He can bring you a Esther. He can bring you a queen. He can bring you something beautiful, but she inside out, not being so judgmental. Because there's some people that hear this message that they've been through what I've been through. It don't matter what walk of life they came from. They know I'm telling the truth. They know it. They know I'm telling the truth. And you need to know this for yourself. Don't take your life. Whatever, no matter what, if you like you're broke, whatever, even if you do lose your home, don't take your life. It's only temporal. Even if it seemed like the devil got you beat there, he took everything away from you. Just like a Job, he took his property, he took his family, he took it almost, but he stood in there. And the only thing when he was sitting there on his knees and he had boils on his hand, when his property was taken away, his family died, his business died, everything was taken away. But there was Job went through a season. But when he come about, but when Satan attacked and put his hand on everything, to the point that his first wife didn't have the guts enough to stand next to her man and bear with it. His friends was going on. What's going on? No one didn't understand what Job was going through. There's a lot of people in Job's position right now. They don't understand what you're going through. But just stand in the storm, because it's going to come a time when everything turns around and people ain't going to believe it. People are going to be shocked. There's going to be some people going to hate on you. They're going to be jealous at you. Look at him. Why him? I wouldn't find him appealing or attractive. It's not been for you. That's why you're not in that person's situation. Because you thought you was the charmer and you had it all. And now the attention sent away from you. And then they make you of the attention. Oh, Telling the truth. Everybody gonna have it. In this year, a lot of people gonna have a Job moment. And there's some people that didn't deserve to have a Job moment. And I feel like some people that did deserve to have a Job moment. Because some people need to be humble. But yeah, but whatever you do, no matter what circumstances in life, don't take your life. That's the message I want to make in this video. Twitch had something, the guy they call Twitch on Ellen. I just wish, like most people that I know, I just pray for his family to be healed. No matter what been on in his life, whatever. My heart is for it because the identity is taken away. The children need their dad. I wish he would have considered that. That's all what I'm saying. Well, my name is James. I hope you enjoy this video. And it's just time. I'm just a person just keeping it real, man. I just keep it real. I mean I got a sense of humor like most people, but and this man right here, I pray for his family. And no matter what went on in his life, whatever went wrong, I was hoping that the voice of God would get to him. But anyway, you guys take it easy and stay encouraged this holiday. If you're by yourself going through some things, remember, God loves you. He will always, and He will be there for you. When family gone, extended family gone, stay encouraged. And He's right there. When you feel like you're about to that point, don't listen to that voice saying that you don't have no value. Because you do have value to somebody, somewhere in the earth. It may be here, it could be other side of the world, who knows. So you guys take care. Till next time, be safe.